Hello, this is June Universe at Ninja Intuitive 3 Minutes Blind Quickies. Thank you for connecting me here at this present moment, allowing me to be in your experience for co-creative universal oneness. This is June Universe. I would like to start with being current exercise as we normally do. If you're connecting me as the first time, welcome and thank you for listening my voice. This is the community of energy to co-create the oneness in the field. So that group energy will help us work on our own local energy to create the experience more powerfully in our conscious living experience. So first of all, as we usually do, to be in current of where we are, what we are, by noticing what we are noticing at this present moment, because each moment is an opportunity to change, and we are such an being easily get influenced by informations and environment and an experience. So it's always nice to noticing where we are at this present moment and what kind of feeling that we are having, the mood where we are, where you are, where am I. So just give your attention from your top of your head to going down gradually, slowly, like a slicing of your, like an MRI scanning of your being self, going down to the toe, to what you're thinking at this moment, and how about your feeling, and then how's your body's feeling, and is any noticing sensations or movement, or how about your stomach, and then your hips, and then going down to your legs, and then going down to your knee, and then your feet, and then your toe. Just to notice as an observer self is observing and reporting your own being. And then choose the one word, feeding word that resonates to your current feeling, that your mood. So I am noticing myself that the word, I feel very calm today. Calm. How about you? So as I promised last week podcast, that the feeding word selection that we can have as an choice of the feeding at my blog, I already uploaded, so you can check my blog. Hold on one second. Going to my blog site, juneuniversenow.tumblr.com, juneuniversenow.tumblr.com, or you can go to the www.thatfutureforecaster.com, www.thatfutureforecaster.com, and then there is a link. I think I uploaded it to allow you to get to that information, the emotional word. That's an excellent chart that shows us the words in English that express in your feeling, in a different feeling that human have, and then which emotions are located in the opposite to the emotional feeling. Let's say like it's enjoyable and and angry, sadness and angers and joy and unhappy, or like, there's those feeding words you can learn. So in other words, looking and selecting the words that you resonate in with your current feeling, and then you can notice where you are in the emotional and then which direction that you want to shift as a conscious choice to choose, which we're going to do right now. So go check that website, and then the chart that would help you to know about your feeling more by choosing the one word resonating your heart. So when you choose that feeling, I would like you to write it down if you can, access to the pen and paper for your spirit sakes. That will become your information that where you are in your conscious creation journey about your own experience, own life, which only you can provide the information. Even you can get the psychic reading, psychic cannot provide that tool for you. You got to do it for yourself. So that would be a great idea, that every time you can access to this podcast and then write it down and just make it as an information from yourself or your spirit or your observer self, or about you, how you're doing and what you're doing. It's going to be a data that will tell you about your behavior and your journey. So, and then now I would like you to choose the word emotional feeding word that you would like to resonate with at today's gathering, at the end of today's gathering, another 40 minutes or so. What kind of feeling you would like to have when you say goodbye, good night, or let's start the day at your time of your experience? Archive listeners, maybe you're driving towards your appointment or to the work. So what kind of feeling that you like to have after sharing these moments together? Or live listener, what kind of feeling you like to have right now? Today is the after the new moon in June 2016. Just to share with the energy that where I am influenced in the linear time schedule, sharing my voice and feeling and presence is right after the new moon in this June, the universe. I am June universe. So obviously I'm feeling the newness and in part of this universal linear time at this present moment. So however the archive listener, this is our moment, your moment, and connected moment. Maybe it's in winter time, but you're connected, this newness energy. There's no accident. You are sort of like aligning into the new energy at your point of your own creation in any linear time schedule, but this present current moment. So I would like you to choose the feeling that you would like to have after this 30 minutes together moments. So I like to choose, this is exciting. I like to choose the word excited. I mean, I already said that word, but it's just exciting. It's like a joyful excitement. That's what I like to have at this end of gathering today. So how about you? I'd like you to choose the word. No need to resonate to my choice though. You would like to choose like a mellow, calming down. That's one thing. Um, you would like to choose the word that open, whatever that comes to you. The choice is important. So consciously choose the word, and then we're gonna do the breathing exercise that to intake in all the air and energy around us from the nose, counting 3, deeper slowly into entire body, and then release from the mouth with the energy of no longer resonating to the word that you chose now for this today's experience. All right. So let's together give our attention consciously to take a long deep breath from the nose, counting through now. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. And release slowly. So the second time, I would like you to bring the air to your stomach, and then as if we are having a balloon inside of our trunk, to make it bigger until it can get bigger until you feel like, oh, this is the maximum. All right, and then hold it right there, and then release slowly from the mouth. Okay, so this is a second breathing, conscious breathing. Here we go, counting 1 now, 2, 3. Hold it down the stomach as a balloon. Hold it. And release slowly from the mouth. The last one with the silence. So just taking all the air, energy around you from the nose into your body, and then let it out slowly with no longer serving energy from your presence. All right, counting 1 now, go. Thank you. Really nice. I love this energy. So those of you who just joined, connecting with our energy, it was very silent, and we just completed the conscious breathing exercise. So you can go back to connect with us in the archive to join us anytime in your convenience. But now being current. And with the words that you like to resonate at this today's gathering. All right, I would like you to embody that feeling during this sharing moments. So today I would like to connect with the energy of newness that, as I just mentioned, I am currently in the linear time of the first weekend of June 2016, and officially getting into summer. Wow, it's summer. My perception for this year is like, whoa, already get into summer. However, on the other hand, that so many elements are shifting and taking the place in experiences, in a visible, experienceable, in actuality, in a physical way, to something that planted in the winter time consciously. So those of you joining me each week to participate in the conscious creation, to initiating something and shifting and all this process, you must be experiencing something that is really aligned to what you wanted in this winter time, back in February, March. So if you're interested in to follow through, and then I recommend you to go back, find the archives podcast in February 2016, and then follow that weekly ones. If you are in a hurry kind of spirit and then you want to skip everything, there is the Earth reality linear time needing. Sometimes it's a linear time gives maturity that will makes the experience deep and more delicious in the Earth experience, just like a wine and cheese and aging. That required sort of gift of the Earth reality creation. However, you can skip a little bit faster to get the idea to get the essence and then bring that into your self-development commitment. So you can design by yourself using the archive from the February, March, April, wow, May too. Get the essence. There is an excuse me. There is an group healing podcast also, and that is really helping. I heard that people got really resonated that podcast, healing of the mantra of Hawaiian mantra. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. So we covered that mantra in back in those archives. So please check that archives. And then also, if you are ready or to enhance the love and relationship with your soulmate or true love, or be in the relationship and then ready for the next level, there's a podcast that love and relationship soul connection in love twin flame back in February. I co-created with my psychic sister Chandrella for the Valentine's special. And those of you who are embodying that energy, you must be noticing some change by now, as we are here in other listeners' testimonials. It's very positive actually if you're using that energy. So I highly recommend you to go back and listen that podcast and then do start to embody, because for summer, because we have another 1 to 3 months to enjoy summer. Summer is a perfect to manifest the love and relationship in a physical way with the energy of sun. It's a passion. So we are also having another love special for summer. So stay tuned for that. And before going there, get yourself prepared for the best condition listening to the winter special. So I highly recommend. There's a link also going to www.thatfutureforecaster.com, www.thatfutureforecaster.com. So today I would like to share is the newness. And new cycle, new beginning, that you can give conscious attention to your own cycle, whatever that you feel like it. And then if you are choosing the calendar year, that's one thing. If you are going with a season, like a nature seasonable change, if you live in an environment gives it that signs, that's fine. Whatever that you feel the resonating to that cycle, that your cycle with the environment, that is fine. And then one of the things that I want to share is that this cycle of noon, I choose to go with the moon cycle. That's just my preference, and that's how I resonate to the cycle with my creation. Go with the moon kind of flow that I prefer. So and when you start to notice about the cycle, the moon goes pretty fast, like every 2 week cycle, like a full and new and change. So it's like a 12 times more than that. But So renewing. However, this the season of summer, I also go with the four seasons like summer, autumn, winter, spring. That's how my conscious developed to go with it. And then I kind of like to use this my awareness of the change happening in outside of me, and then also we are connecting to that change, what we are noticing it. So this is the new beginning from my awareness of the season and the new moon. And then June is the something special for me to connect with as a June universe. And the beginning of summer is like the to me is the beginning of some new passion. And I would like to utilize this energy and share this passion and newness to you if you're open to participate this the season of sun and the passion. So the new beginning, and this is about the conscious creation, and the energy of sun. What would do for us most is to make it grow in a visible physical form, something that we've been meditating, something that we've been putting the seed into our conscious creation, something that we've been planning, visualizing, imagining, and embodying in our heart and our spirit and our soul, and giving a feeling to feel that wishes and wanting creation to come to us. Of course, it requires to take action as long as we are in the physical being, the physicality, and physical experience is all about life on earth experience. So this physicality is becoming more obvious in this new beginning of this new cycle. The feeding and noticing the physical sign. It's always nice to embody from what we are wanting, connecting to our heart needs, and the spirit and soul, what we want to experience. And no matter what we are willing to be part of, no matter what we think that's an excellent idea and then wanting to have it, if our heart and spirit and soul are non-resonant to the choices or the idea, we are encouraged to feel the gap, like a frustration, some sort of conflict in some level. And in a sense that, hey, that seems to be more resonance to your truth, your heart of the matter. You need to work on a little bit of more adjustment to make it fully resonance to your true self. So the authenticity and authentic needs of our heart and soul and spirit is guiding. And then above the neck ideas and newness and smartness of the brain that based on experience and possibility and emotions. It's from bottom up and then from the top down. We need the good blending and negotiation and listening to our true voice and to expressing it or embodying it to that physical experience. So what we notice sometimes is that this is the time for My alarm says, yes, start the reading, perhaps. So, yeah, starting the reading time. So, what is good is to always be true and noticing what we are wishing for. And then it's easy to get engaged into somebody else's wishes because of so many reasons. Because we didn't have that idea until someone else is sharing that idea, and it's like, oh, that seems to be a good idea, and then I would like to have that too. You know, sincerely, maybe it's expanding it, or perhaps that some part of competitiveness. I see many that feeling like I can do that too. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice. I can have that too. From other intentional motivation to wanting to have that, and then that is happening. How do we know? Is that it's not so much resonance to our core needs of the heart. That is like aligning into someone else's reality, new reality that they are choosing. So, and then what about our own wishes and the realities? So it's always nice to align to the heart of the matter, and what you are putting the effort and the energy is this really like coming from our core? Especially the love and relationship, if you are looking for. It's like if there is looking something ideal, experience is coming, and then that's a good opportunity to listen. It's like, is this really resonating to our true heart needs? So it's good to back to our own needs and then allow that needs to be fully loved by ourselves. That is easy to say, but when you really consciously do it, that's a pretty good exercise. Like push-ups, if you've never done the push-ups, that's gradually you become good at it. That's the first week when we give our attention to ourselves, self-love, especially when we are going to the challenging time. That's natural part of human life, up and go and up and go. So that's a perfect time to exercise when you're encouraged the tough time, and then starting to affirm in love to yourself. It's finding the little tiny one and then extend, expand, instead of going jump into, hey, looking nice, and then I'm gonna get that, and then feels like that will cover up my feeding, but it's not. Got to be inside out. So the newness of this new cycle, it's a perfect opportunity to realign to our own love and then remind each other to love self, like affirming it. Sometimes it's a challenging to look at our own nose. We cannot see it, to mirror that, hey, you're so loving, and affirming that love in our words when we have a chance for one another, you know? So that is energy return system coming back to us. It's always as in the universal energy return system. This is Junior Universe, Ninja Intuitive, 3 minutes blind reading a quickie. So let me start the 3 minutes blind reading for today's. We got another, how many minutes now? 15 minutes, excellent. So I would like to start the intuitive reading, blindly requested at the website www.thatfuturefocuser.com, www.thatfuturefocuser.com. You can also request your own intuitive reading anonymously and select the symbol and the category of that questions or the insight you'd like to ask for from 9 different categories and then submit. So I'm going to use 3 minutes here to return to you and deliver the intuitive insight for free. So I would like you to use that wisely to your conscious creation. So let me start the reading for the 3 minutes. Okay, this is my alarm set. And the first symbol I would like to give a reading is, okay, the watch. Oops, stop. Watch. The symbol of watch. Categories, I'm quite unsure about this one. So the 3 minutes. Okay. Oh, then everybody, when you're listening this intuitive insight, what you're noticing is something within you also. So just pay attention to which part of reading you're listening is you are getting attention to. That might deserve your attention. And then at the same time, I'd like you to embody your feeling that you chose, that you like to have at the end of the together moments today. So embody it and then send a good thought to these reading requesters as if they already experienced their best in their world. And then the energy return system from our universal oneness is coming back to you. So that's how it works. And then that energy would help me read the intuitive insight, being part of this energy of oneness we co-create. So I really appreciate your participation. And then also I'm going to send in the energy when I'm read. It's a multitasking human ability that we use energetically. So that's the idea of what we are doing here. So let's start the reading the symbol of watch. Here we go. The watch. I get the sense that it's got in the solid logical presentation of what you have within you, and it's easily accessible for people who are looking for this particular package. And this is a little bit of formal, but it's not the special occasion. It's like casual. It can be casual occasion, but take it as treat it as a special related to your presence. I have a sense that it's very spiritually connected to your presence, to this opportunity, and something to do with the connection tied with your creation in the formal way, but it's really heart connected and seems to be a very natural and also connected to business or financial abundance and very organized way in a natural default way. I have a sense that the travel to the cities like a Paris, London, Tokyo, that three location came popped up as a natural part of the cycle and very comfortable organizing travel around with the musicality somehow. I smell the incense nicely that to help get meditated very naturally. And the Switzerland could be a new part of this creation as a positive outcome. And the Greek also. Something beautiful about the creation and that feeding people with the natural nutrition for their heart and the physical. Like the presence or the creation of this opportunity um, is the people who really admire when you do so, and it was such a good influence for the other people's reminding that self value and the value of connecting to this the true self and affirming that to be what we are, what you are, as an authentic being to be connected with others. I have, I would give it a go, and and let me get the date. I got this as well. The 6 month might be required to make it really you feel as this is it kind of. So be aware that linear time lengths and avoid to be judgmental when this during this period of 6 months. Good luck from now on. Good luck, and I'm sending the love and the positive energy. I just love it. I would like to be surrounded by this energy. This is the watch, and the category I'm not sure. Next. Okay, the next is the water. Water. Okay, I got the sense that this water is already treated as some sort of a particular way to be consumed or can be used, and then being given to some space and in very organized way, the purpose-driven sort of way that already there. I think that you used to be not so much paying attention to it because not using it. But right now, it's really appreciate to have that because of the way you change to connect to this particular daily usage of something that you used to be wearing. This used to be a part of your everyday living, but not anymore at this point for the last year and a half. And then so this year and a half period up to now would make you feel that feeling appreciated of this ability. And now it's really respectful to have that back in a sense of back in under your consciousness, to giving attention the value for having that in your daily experience. And then now you know because of the absence of your awareness of it. um, I have a sense of blue sky reflecting the reminding to be in current in the open air, and then the feeling of that go ahead and open-minded. It's no need to worry about to connect and positive sense in talking very logically. Bring that yourself into a logical way, no matter what, that your natural self is being invited and connected to this. There isn't a hesitation for unwrapped yet kind of situation, but ask for help to openly show, but in a smart way, wrapping to make that in align. So that would help you to gear shift it into more fully comfortable. Like it's sort of like it was past and then you have changed. And then now you're into the new alignment in this new cycle as bring that past a good way to make it as a new level, as fully owned into a new reality you. So I'm sending a lots of love and positive energy for this. So go for it and good luck. This is water and category I'm unsure about. This is June Universe. You can also request your own reading going to www.thefutureforecaster.com, www.thefutureforecaster.com. So let me go quick. Another one for the reading. The peach. Peach is the category, the relationship go. Okay, the peach. I got the sense that the peach is very crystal clear about the container, the bottom of the relationship, and seems to be like one person is carrying that unwanting on top of that head, and that need to be removed immediately in order to clear up the relationship. And seems like this person, I feel the partner side need a lot of carrying over in order for this love to be get clear about. But the connection of the bottom is really crystal clear that there isn't a connection, and needing one person to empty out to fully be engaged into that relationship. Let me get the date. I got the sense that two of you get clear around the next May in a green time, 2017. That's the time frame that I'm getting in a way that you wish, as in a perfect alignment. So to get in there, to make it faster, someone I would like to remove the so much carrying things to from this person quickly. So this is short reading, but this is for the peach, and I'm sending a lots of love and positive energy for this. Okay, I like to do the next one. Okay, the next one is lemon. Lemon. Okay, the lemon. I have a sense that number 3 would be a good number for this lemon situation. So choose 3 if you are encouraged to choose something like the third day, or 3 p.m. or 3 people together, or 3 elements to get together, kind of, or 3 days. I have a sense that it's really hot topic right now, and then maybe this is kind of making you nervous because if the lots of energy coming out from here, but this is a positive sign. So it's a positive sweat, kind of the energy I'm sensing. So do not remove it just to get sweat and work on it to build the muscle that you, whatever that you need to conquer it. This is an opportunity for you to grow to the next level, and no need to worry about that. Let that come out, doing whatever you can do, and ask for help. Right? This is the lemon. And good luck. I'm sending a positive energy. I would like to give another reading for the orange. So let me see what we see. Okay, here we got another 1 minute. The lemon is done. So we go in for the orange. Okay, I got the sense that very clear, like white or a red means like a male or a female. I think it's not the contrast. It's more of blending, like a heart matches pink is the answer, the color pink. So expressing your feeling instead of like judging this or this. It's more of like what you're feeling at this present moment, and then find a word to deliver the feeling to this opportunity. That will guide you to the place, that unexpected experience, which the universe wants you to experience that at this newness. So that will help you to be remaining who you are, what you are. However, that way of expressing your feeling will take you to the new level. Good luck. This is the orange, and I am having a positive energy and sending lots of love that to allow that heart, and you have a skills to find a way to express it. So good luck. This is June Universe. You can request your own reading going to thefuturefocuser.com, www.thatfuturefocuser.com. How's your embodiment, the feeling that you chose at the very beginning? Let's take a long, deep breath together, counting 3, 1 now, 2, 3, hold it, release slowly. I'm so energized. Thank you for your participation. I see you next week.